I stole the mic from Master.
Don't tell him. I'm being a bad kitty.
But I am here to tell you that if you don't subscribe, like, comment, give a super thanks, and share the video out there, I will hex you, come into your dreams, haunt your nightmares, and...
Honey, what are you doing?
Nothing!
Do it now. Okay, bye.
Hello, everybody.
Good evening.
Well, this is going to be our second one of these, huh? I guess it seems to be doing pretty well, huh?
Hooray!
I can't say I complain. It's less work for us. But again, for those new here, because we are officially on Twitter this time. Hooray!
Yay! Finally.
And we fixed Braven's mic, as you could probably hear.
Hi!
Yeah, she sounds a lot better. Long story short, turns out she was talking into the back of her mic because it only records from the side, and she was talking to the other side and upside down and whatever. We fixed it, okay?
Yep.
So, for those new here and for those returning, what we're going to do is we are going to take some of the clips that we have from here to either make shorts or to make videos out of. We made 2 last week. We meant to make 3, but with the bot video that came out instead, I just didn't have the time to make that. But what we're going to do is we're going to go through we're going to start off the stream as kind of, seeing if who's in the chat, saying hi to everybody. What we're going to do then is we're going to go through the three short topics. We're going to kind of react to them very shortly. Last time we kind of did all 3 and then talked with you guys. That was not great. So instead, we're going to react to one short thing, talk with the chat briefly. Next short thing, talk with the chat briefly. Next short thing, talk with the chat briefly. And then we're going to go into the actual topics. And just like before, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be basically talking about these main topics between the 2 of us. And we'll let you know when we're about to do that. And then once we're finished, we will then talk with you guys for a bit. We plan to go for about an hour, hour and a half. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so I know people on the chat are already talking about this. We're going to greet people in the chat in a minute, but we also have to make a disclaimer. I have downloaded some of the leaks from D23. Unfortunately, it looks like Disney is claiming channels who share them. So we're going to have to kind of figure out how we're going to do this. The idea that we had was that we will have them up and we will skim through them and not actually play them, but focus on particular scenes if we want to and kind of go from there. That's the idea. And that will kind of go from, as I said, we'll go from there and we'll kind of figure everything out. So let's get into it before I monologue forever.
Yes, let's go through the chat.
We have the great one is here in the chat. He says, I'll set some mouse traps with peanut butter for the mouse potentially claiming our stream.
Oh, I thought
We
for a moment I thought he was talking about the mouse that runs around behind us.
I mean, technically that could be applicable too, but I think the mouse that runs behind us is way smarter than Disney is
I
because
also think it's actually a rat.
I don't know. I don't care. I think it's better. It's anything smarter than Disney. Let's be honest these days.
Yeah, true.
We have Ruben Christopher Haynes says super cute opening. That's great. Marmalade, Marmalade. Sorry, not Marmalade, Marmalade. That opening was cute. Thanks. Woo Twitter. Yeah, it shows. Again, I know Twitter's not perfect, but I will say the fact that it shows that 101 people or 103 people are watching us right now. I know that's not how Twitter calculates things correctly, but hey, it makes us feel special. What can we do?
True. Yay, viewers!
We have Jim V833 says Twitter doesn't like me. I don't think Twitter likes me much either, so we share something in common. We have Ashes says hello. Hope y'all been doing well. We have. It's
good to see you again.
Been an interesting day. Nothing like crazy interesting, but interesting. We have Conan the Barbarian says Crom.
I'm not familiar with Conan, so I wouldn't know.
Hey, still pretty cool. I imagine it's like when you say skull, or skull.
Skull.
Whatever. You know what I mean. Jeremy Hughes review says, hello, Master Raven. Hello.
I have a feeling you're the one who tried coming into our Discord. We didn't know it was you, so if you want to join again, just give us a few minutes so that we can give you access.
Yeah, we have it.
We keep our Discord private because of haters.
No, we don't keep it private. It is available for everybody to come in, but we have it set that people who come in cannot see things until we approve them. And the reason is simply because we trust you guys. We do not trust people who have come into our Discord and been annoying or tried to do things. So we have it where it takes a couple minutes that we kind of get to it, and we kind of give people a role that allows them to see things depending on certain things. So if you come in and you're not like right away,
and you can't see anything, just know that's purposeful for our end, just so our haters can't spy on us.
Yeah, because they apparently have a problem with us having that it says the therapy newsletter. They got a little annoyed about that at some point. I think that's kind of funny because it's just an announcement room, but whatever. Anyways, but yeah, if you come into our Discord and you're like, something's going wrong, I can't see anything, give it couple minutes. We'll probably let you in.
That's why we have the me bot say, please allow us 10 minutes to review the paperwork.
Yeah.
Even if you can't see that message.
Oh, that might be a problem.
I should probably fix that. I'm gonna have to go through the settings.
Yeah, you might want to make that channel visible. It doesn't matter if that one's visible.
Yeah,
you should fix that. That probably explains a lot.
Yeah, let me do that right now, actually.
You can do that while I continue to greet everybody.
Okay, we just got someone else into our server, so
the word of the Reese has checked in. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool. We have Josiah Robinson says hi all. Hello. We have Corey Bieber, a huge supporter of the channel for a while. I got Dick's Sporting Good ads when I clicked the stream, so apparently YouTube thinks that brand resonates with your audience. I'm really annoyed by that because, come on, Spirit Halloween, give us that. That's a little more. I think that's a little more relevant to us.
I have fixed it. Now everyone can view the waiting room.
Congratulations, guys. Now you can see the message that tells you that we'll be waiting. You'll have to wait a couple minutes for us to approve you. So if you come in and you don't see anything and go, what the heck's going on? You actually know what's going on now.
You're welcome.
Why didn't you think of that before?
I don't know. Yeah, I deserve that.
We have Extarlina27 says, sounds good, and how's it going? Good. We have Servant of God 777. Hey yo, how goes it? I missed the leaks. How'd they look? So we'll get to those, but some of them didn't look as bad as we thought. I have to be honest. We have Ashes has joined as a, let me see. As a welcome to the dawn. Yeah, thank you. We do have channel memberships. We're probably gonna have to
so you
revamp
joined
them
at
some
you
point.
joined at highest tier?
You joined the dawn tier? Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you.
Okay. Do we still have the handwritten notes as one of the perks?
Yes, we do. So
Then he's
Ashes,
gonna have
please,
to. Then you're
please
gonna have
reach
to
out to
DM
us,
us an address.
or no, please. We understand people get
Sorry.
uncomfortable with addresses, whatever. Please, either message us privately on Discord or send us an email. You could send an email at masterofitsbs@gmail.com. Just if you give us an address or somewhere we can send it, we will actually handwrite and sign, not like anything cheap, not like the printed fake things that Mr. Beast is doing. Like, we actually sign and we'll send you a card thanking you because you did that. So
it's been a while since we've had to. They've literally been sitting catching dust.
Okay, well, now they can look more authentic, right? Because they'll be dusty, no? Okay, but let's keep moving. We have the Peter Venkman fan site. Says, hail at Master TS and at Writing Raven. Hail, nice to see you. Ruben says, bottom line, you'll see the CGI is garbage with the D23 screenshots. Yep, we'll get to those. We'll get to those.
Mm-hmm.
We have the Fizz Chozo Corner says, hey, everybody. Hello.
You must be new. I don't recognize you. Welcome.
I think I do. I don't know if he's from Twitter or whatever. I'm sorry.
Probably Twitter,
I try to be,
but welcome to our
I try to be as good as I can with people's names. I try. I really do. Look, I'm not perfect, but if someone comments on my posts on Twitter or they're on YouTube, I try to always try to remember you guys. I'm not perfect, but I do try to remember you guys. We have T Jazz Art and Comics waving. Hi,
hello.
Nice to see you.
I wave back. You can't see it, but I'm doing it.
Do we have I think we did Lord of Rees already? No, he wasn't here before. So we have Lord of Rees says, haters gonna hate. Glad to see you all keeping on despite the haters. Yep, that's the plan. That's the plan.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord of Rees entered. That's why I was confused. Lord of Rees, you entered the clinic. And I'm like, I thought I already addressed you, but I kind of did.
Yeah.
We have Taylor Swift greater than Disney, Star Wars, and MCU and Doctor Who with the wave.
Hi, Matt G. Why can't you just call yourself what you actually are?
Oh, come on. I love that title.
I know, but Taylor Swift sucks.
But she made more money than all that. That's the whole point.
Oh, that's the joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
A stream, yes. Yep.
If I get a tweet, and now if I get a Taylor Swift song stuck in my head, I blame you.
We have Leo Fisher says, I saw the D23 trailers on other sources. Don't need to show them. Snow what has whistle while you weird. Skeleton crowd looks like Harry Potter and the Jedi keys. You're great. Thank you. Thank you. And we have a Twitter viewer here. GGCVX7 says, hello. Hello. See,
hi.
Now we can have people on Twitter. I know there's only going to be a couple of you, but hey, it makes us feel better because it looks like there's more people viewing. And you get to if you don't want to support YouTube, you can do Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. I don't know.
It's Twitter.
We have 300M5000 says, hey. Hey. We have JW Bach says, "Heads up, guys."
Hello.
We have a new YouTube member. Welcome to Dusk. Thank you. Matthew Fachin 1993. I probably completely butchered that. If I did, I totally sorry, but it's gonna happen.
We tend to do that.
Olympus Golem of Light looks at thumbnail. Gee, I wonder what your favorite Cartoon Network couple is. So since this came up, and again, we're just gonna what we're doing now is we're just going through and greeting the chat, and then we're gonna move into the first topic.
Yeah.
But just because you brought it up, I had planned initially to actually make it because I've made the avatars that me and Raven have now that are blinking and have the little red line underneath it. We made those.
Well, Master made them. Master does all of our tech stuff.
Yeah, I made them. So I was going to potentially make that Raven would actually have her avatar from the thumbnail and mine as well. And it wouldn't be that difficult to do, but we weren't sure how people would feel about that. So you guys let us know what you think about that.
Yeah, because my thought was that we were going to end up having to do it, for every single stream if you guys say we should do that. And we also
Oh,
just got
goodness.
another member in
Yes,
our Discord from Marmalade. Hello.
Okay. Yeah, just so everybody knows, Raven runs the Discord a little more than I do. So I'm there, but I don't really look as much as I usually do. I'll message you on Discord. Be right back while I get to that. Okay, perfect.
Not a problem.
We have Yostification. Hail Taylor Swift greater than Disney stars, MCU, and Doctor Who. Oh my! We have Lisa French says Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday to you as well.
Happy Sunday.
How dare you question Taylor Swift?
I do what I want.
Oh my goodness. We have a $50 super chat from Leo Fisher. Says Master and Raven are the best. Thank you.
Why, thank you.
You get a special clip for that. Let's see. What should I give? Here we go. Again, thank you so much for that. That you do not have to donate or super chat or whatever you want to call it. But yeah. Okay, I think. Oh, we also have another super chat from Taylor Swift greater than Disney, Star Wars, MCU, and Doctor Who for $1. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I think. Oh, okay. Raven, you have a Discord
I took
message.
care of it.
Okay, perfect. Okay, good. Oh, Macy Van Johnson says Gothic Therapy. Yo-ho, out of funds super chat, but you'll have my support. You do not have to give us super chats. We obviously appreciate them. You guys should have seen me. People who've been here long enough know how I react to super chat. So I've come a long way. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
okay?
it's true. He's no longer saying don't give us money. He is now tolerant of people giving us money. Unless people spam us money, then he threatens to turn off the super chats.
But yeah, so I'm definitely better at it, and I think that, again, nobody has to feel obligated to send money. We appreciate it if you do, and any money you send us for actually gets put back into the channel. So, for example, if we want to get Raven a better mic, I think the mic for her is much better. Let us know. I think we did a good job with that.
I think so too. How do I sound, everybody, compared to Master? How do I sound?
I think you sound pretty good.
Testing. La 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 la.
Much better than before, I think. We have Dennis Thraka says, hello, Raven and Master TS. Big fan of Raven as she has the power of the pen and she has the patience to deal with me when I talk too much. I feel like there's something
yeah, remember I told you that there was someone in another Discord that wanted to talk to me about a project he was working on? This is that guy. He's also going to be narrating one of my poems on another channel.
Oh, that's amazing. I think we got through everything.
Hey, War Boss.
Where? Huh?
No, that's Thraka. War Boss Thraka.
I don't know any of these references.
It's Warhammer reference. It's Warhammer, the orcs. The orcs, honey.
She's not picking the mic every other sentence, so that's good. Oh, okay, so it's pretty good. It's pretty good, apparently, then. Good.
Okay, so I'm not cutting out when I get too loud.
No, she's doing a lot better. Okay,
so we fixed our mic problem. Just make sure, honey, that you don't do.
She's getting money, huh? Yes. Let me just spam super chats for the. No, you do not. Master's gotten better about receiving super chats, character development. Don't push me. Don't push me. All right, guys. I think that's everybody. Again, more people will probably come in throughout the show, but we are trying to keep the show an hour and a half. Maybe we'll sometimes accidentally go over, but like 2 hours is our max. We do not want to go over that, just because a lot of people probably get bored at that point. We have one more person just came in. Zenik Benik says ahoy. Hello.
We got another person in the clinic.
Okay, great. I'm so glad. You take care of that.
I'm working on it.
What we're going to do, as we said, for people who are just joining, we are going to react to a couple things like very short. We're going to react just to kind of the two of us, and then we'll kind of see what you guys are saying in the chat, and then we'll kind of move along. So there's 3 like really short reaction topics, like very short, like a minute or 2 max, and then we'll get to the main meat topics. And again, I don't think we're going to show the trailers simply because I know that Yellow Flash showed them on Flashcast and his Flashcast got taken down. Usually Disney does not do that, but we do have some images, and if there's anything that I feel that I want to show you, we want to show you.
Yeah, another. Oh, that's great one is here.
Wait, I'm not seeing any of these.
Because I recognize the profile picture. Okay, just if you want to join the Discord, just know that I am the one who takes care of it.
Yeah.
I am in charge of the Discord, even if Master is the owner of the server.
Well, I'm the owner of the server because I put it together.
True, but I am the main moderator.
Yeah. Okay.
You're gonna have to let me get that super chat, darling. You won't get it. You won't get that super chat. You're gonna have to let me read it.
Oh, but let's say hi to Lugbizerg. Okay, I always mess this one up. Lugbizerg, right?
We never know.
Look, I'm pretty sure that's correct. I know your name. I'm sorry. I'm
we
terrible
know
at
who
pronouncing. Know who you are, and you know we know, and we're not at all being mean here. But we gotta. Dennis Thrakas at the $5 super chat that says, "Here's some teeth now get big and strong."
Wrong, honey. You gotta sound like an orc. Here's some teeth. Now get bigger and stronger, you two. Become orkia. Whoa! Like that.
Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Hey, think with fly, think.
Master doesn't do Warhammer. He only knows the basics.
Okay, let's get into the first thing.
I have tried.
Let's get into the first thing. So we have some shorts to take care of. We're going to go through them. As we said, we're going to show them up. Me and Raven are going to talk about them for like a minute or two, and then we're going to kind of see what you guys have to say in the chat. That way we can cut it out later. So again, anybody who doesn't want to watch the full stream or has to leave, any of the main topics or shorts will be made into videos outside of this. So you will be able to catch up on those things outside of this as well. Okay, so here we go. Here is the first topic we're going to be reacting to. The Beetlejuice popcorn buckets.
Give me those buckets.
They all look really cool. I'm sorry, but the one that I like the most, and I'm partial to this, is the sandworm.
Yes, I want that one. More than any of the others, I also just want the sandworm bucket. I mean, I want them all. But
look, I don't see that.
Dude, Killstar is doing a collab for Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is making a collab with Beetlejuice and are actually making sandworm plushies.
Hey, Killstar, if you're watching this and you want to send us some products so we can we can test them for you, we're more than happy to do that.
Please, I love your products. I can't wear most of them, but I love them. Please sponsor us.
I just think it's funny because we keep kosher, we're gonna have to walk in there and be like, "So do you have the popcorn buckets? Great. Don't give us any popcorn."
Can we? Okay, yes, we'll take one sandworm popcorn bucket, but hold the popcorn.
One salmon bucket, hold the popcorn, no butter.
Literally, I imagine we're gonna get if we do that, we're gonna get so many looks like we're just insane, and then we're just gonna have to say we're Jewish.
I just want the sandworm. I don't care about anything else. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here, okay? If anything, we've been having terrible, terrible, terrible movies this year for the most part. There have been some gems.
But I know, but literally, I am telling you, the reason there are so many popcorn buckets this year is as a marketing scheme. It's literally done as an incentive for people to come to the theater.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. That's definitely fair.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh, I just noticed two things. One, on the one on the right, but like the second one, is actually the ad for Beetlejuice. It's a bioexorcist one, so that's interesting.
I also just noticed that the top left has the model inside the cup.
Yeah, it does. Oh, and it looks it looks like a slushie. And you know what? You didn't get cut off that time, mostly.
Woo!
See, we fixed the mic. Yay, we're cool. If I had a soundboard, which I do not, I would hit the button. So
just do the thumbs up clip, honey.
What thumbs up clip?
The no thumbs up.
But that doesn't make any sense in this context. No. Now you got cut off.
But it has cheering in it.
No.
Oh, come on.
But let's go see what everybody else said. We've already reacted to it. Again, as we said, very quick topics. So let's go see what everybody else says
Just
here.
give us those popcorn buckets.
We had you heard Raven give her the movie merch. Yep, I'm open to that. We have a $10 super chat from Leo Fisher, says Raven runs the Discord channel. Perfect. Thank you so much. You really do not have to do that. We appreciate it, but don't feel pressure to. Again, we try to read chats the best as possible. We're gonna miss a couple just simply because it's not possible to get all of them. But if you want, if you'd rather just say something in the chat and you don't feel like pressure to, again, we appreciate it, but don't feel pressure to. I hope the buckets and cups glow. Yeah, that would be really good. It needs to glow.
Oh my god, yes.
You like the
Please God, make it happen.
If one of those can be ordered online, I think they're available for pre-order. My only concern is that someone is going to buy up a bunch of these and gonna leave like none of them left for anybody, because that's what people do. They like the scalpers will come in and buy them all, and you'll have to go on eBay and buy them like an arm and a leg.
There are some companies that will also do that with other companies' products and sell them on their own stores. It's so annoying because there are a lot of things that are limited edition. And honey, we got memed in our own Discord.
Memed?
Why don't you go take a look in meme therapy?
Well,
and share it on the screen if you like.
How about I figure out what just happened here? Because we got a couple of things to go through. I want to go through these couple ones. Sam was most interesting. Yep.
Yes.
Spirit Halloween has a Beetlejuice section. Lucky things last week. Check this year. Definitely.
We're going to Spirit Halloween.
Russ Williams says, "Hail all." Hail. Mike is definitely working better. That's great. Marketing team didn't fail. Yep. Oh, Macy Van Dansen says, I thought therapy will have to catch the rest of stream rebound. May all of you have a wonderful evening, night, morning, afternoon, depending on the rotation of your location. I like that. We may steal that. But no, thanks so much for coming. I appreciate it. And again, if you don't want to rewatch the entire stream, we'll have snippets out. If they honestly, if they bring out some popcorn buckets, even if it's just for franchises that I wouldn't normally go see, I'd probably just purchase one offline just for the fun of it. Yep. Ashes just gifted 5 Gothic Therapy memberships. Now, if you guys haven't, okay, it should give you the ability to literally to opt in to these memberships. If you haven't, opt in and you might get gifted one. Thank you so much, Ashes. Again, you really don't have to do that, but we really appreciate it. Scalpers suck. Yep. Oh, Subhuman 84 is here. Hi, nice to see you. It's been a while. The memes, they flow. Yeah, we'll have to. So here's what I'm thinking, guys. You can tell me if this is something I think that we got memed. I'm wondering if it's worth it to wait till the end of the stream to get to them.
It's actually, I think, memes. It's things that you've made, but someone just put them together. It's the Master of the TDS is Bot Runner, and also you being the Terminator Hunter.
So we'll look. Tell you what, guys. You know what we'll do? If this thing becomes a thing, because again, this is our second stream. If it becomes a thing where people like to make memes of us during the stream, whatever, we know people do that. That we will actually, if you guys let us know that there is something, and Raven will be monitoring. If there are interesting ones that we want to look at in the Discord, like interesting memes in the Discord, we will actually go look at them at the end of the show. What do you guys think?
Yes.
Let us know.
Do it.
You're welcome. Thank you. As an action figure collector, I can tell you scalpers suck. Yep. Hail from Jose Taco. That hail. And a $5 super chat from Lord of the Breeze. Shut up and take my money.
Because you can't put actual GIF.
Well, you just bought yourself a week of no TV with that comment, mister!
That's what you get.
I didn't do it. I'm not encouraging them. They're doing it on their own.
Donate. The Legion of Memers. The Legion of Memers is nice. We don't usually necessarily have them. They don't usually come here, which is okay. It's totally fine. I'm not judging them for it, but they don't usually come here. But if you guys do make memes or whatever, you can. Again, no pressure to do it. It's just if it becomes a thing. If people like making memes and they enjoy it, we're more than happy to share them. But we do have to keep things moving along. But we do have the Bot Runner, Mermaid the Terminator. Oh, that's great. You guys are great. I've seen all your memes online. They're really, really cool. Okay. Again, unfortunately, we try to keep this a little looser, but we do have to keep things moving because we're already a half hour into the show, and we do want to get to the bigger topic. So we're gonna go into the next one here, which is not shouldn't take too long. They announced at D23 that we will be getting an Incredibles 3. It is confirmed.
Do we need one?
No, but I'll be honest with you. Incredibles 1 was great. Incredibles 2 was okay. Incredibles 3, I'm on board with it. Here's what I want, okay?
What? Okay.
I want more Frozone. Honey, where's my super suit?
What?
Where is my super suit?
I put it away. Well, why do you need to know? I need it. Don't you think about running off and doing no dare and do? We've been planning this dinner for 2 months. The public is in danger.
The public is in danger. My evening is in danger.
In danger. You tell me where my suit is, woman. We are talking about the greater good. Greater good? I am your wife. I am the greatest good you are ever gonna get.
You see, if you had let me do the other lines, which I knew, someone could have memed that.
Sorry. We could do it again.
You tell me where my suit is, woman.
You forgot the next line.
Nope. I'm good.
We're talking about the greater good.
Okay, we're not. You already ruined it. You ruined it. It cut off partially, but it actually picked up most of that, so we're cool.
Woo!
But yeah, I'm interested. I want to see more Frozone. I'd like to see them explore this. I really hope they focus more on the family dynamic this time, because I feel like that's what the second one lacked, and that's why I didn't like it as much. I feel like they focused a little bit more on Elastigirl, Helen, and that wasn't terrible, but I feel like it needs more family. That's what made the original one really good, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the original was, the original. Nothing's gonna top the original, ever.
Now let's see. Let's see what everybody else is saying here. Incredibles 1 is great. 2 is mid. Yep. Incredibles is a 5.5 to a 6 out of 10 for me. I've only watched all the way through once. Really? Okay, that's fair. I mean, everybody has a right to their own opinions.
He's talking about Incredibles 2.
Incredibles 2. Okay, then yeah, totally fine. If you said it that for Incredibles 1, I was kind of I was not incredible, but incredulous. So we have Tim Stocks is on your left. Hey, nice to see you, Tim. We should have you on sometime. We're working on the idea potentially of having guests, but right now I kind of think we want to make this like an exclusive show, kind of just us. But we're thinking about it, so we'll figure it out at some point, or we can come on with you or whatever. I don't know what I know you've been busy doing your thing. Howdy, everybody. Devastator says hi. Are you anything? Jack will be the villain in this one. Oh, please no. I hate when they do that. Saying Incredibles are not incredible, mind blown.
Ha ha.
I miss Edna. Yeah, Edna's great. Incredible 2.
Edna needs more screen time.
When Raven hits highlights, the mic cuts out for a millisecond. Okay, but that's much, much better than whatever.
And what it was last week when I wanted to rage about the Darksiders announcement.
Oh, come on. I made the short really good for that. Come on.
Oh,
I saved it.
Yes, I know you did, but I still wish I could have really geeked out about it.
Oh, one other thing. No capes. The second one really, Mitch Ryan says the second one really rehashed the first one really poorly. Also, downgrading Mr. Incredible a great deal. Yeah, yes. Again, as I said, I think the biggest problem was that they focused on like one character at a time rather than the family. And I feel like the family aspect is what made it good. Like, it wasn't just like you felt like they focused on Mr. Incredible, but they brought all the other characters and gave them their time on screen, and you related to all of them. And the second one, they kind of just assumed that you knew everything already and just kind of focused on one character. And I didn't like that much. The villain for the third one needs to be a super. Yeah, that'd be good. Last week, Mike caught off Raven completely after a quarter second.
Yeah, we fixed it for sure. Thank
Yeah.
God.
We fixed it. Okay.
Now I can really geek out.
The second lacked because Lasseter wasn't on board, but Brad Bird wrote and directed it. Yeah, again, look, everybody's going to have different visions. I think that, honestly, it would have done better if they had focused on the family. And it doesn't necessarily need to have Lasseter write it. I mean, I think that Lasseter did a good job, but, like, I'm really hoping that someone, like, recognizes the flaws in the other one and, like, decides to make it a little more in line with the first one. But to be fair, I'll be honest here. I will actually potentially go see this. I mean, maybe I won't go see it in theaters, but you never know. I will actually look at this if it's good.
We'll wait for reviews first.
No, well, obviously, I'm not going to go in there without it. But I think the only one we're planning to do that is Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, but that's it. Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah. Shall we move
Let's
on?
move on to the last topic we have here, and this one is a little interesting. Spoiler, well, not spoilers. I want to clarify that it might sound like this character says something that a lot of people have made a bit of a stink about. That is not what he is saying. Okay, it is not.
I mean, I recognize what he was actually saying, but
yes,
some
but
people apparently didn't because some people are dumb.
YouTube, please do not. He is not cursing. He is a monster. Okay.
Alien.
Monster, alien, same thing.
Lab grown.
Huh? La Crista!
Okay.
He still looks better as a cartoon.
Yes. So he looks better as a cartoon. However, I will give them props, okay? It looks a lot better than I thought it would.
Yeah, seriously.
Let's see that again.
Huh? La Crista!
I mean, I give him props. I thought it would be a nightmare fuel. I don't like the design. I think it's not good. I think he's much better as a cartoon.
He should stay a cartoon. Why are they making this movie? Oh, wait. Creative bankruptcy, lack of competency, and all around no creativity whatsoever. Oh, wait. I said creative bankruptcy already. So what was the third one?
Here's the only thing I will say. Okay. Here's my hope. Okay. My hope is I have always been a fan of the character Stitch. What my hope would be for this is it's not destroyed. It's Disney, so it probably will be. But if it's not destroyed, my hope for this would be a resurgence in Lilo and Stitch related content. That's what I want. But we'll have to wait and see. Again, it's better than I thought it was, but that's not saying much.
True.
Oh, so cute and fluffy. Except that I'm not shooting this one. Please kill it with fire.
Doesn't look fluffy either.
No, kill it with fire right now.
How do I do that without any flames in my hands?
I don't know. I wasn't being literal, but okay. Let's see what people are saying about this. Quite cute. Was that a Pokemon? It looks gross. It's still a cartoon. What did you say about my mother? Ninja Nala Crista.
I thought it was Mista Nala Crista.
Mika Nala Crista.
I always thought it was Mista.
I'm pretty sure it's Mika Nala Crista, but I don't know.
I don't know, it's hard to understand him at all.
Am I the only one who remembers the Lilo and Stitch show? I love that show.
No, I remember the Lilo and Stitch show. I only watched a couple episodes, but I remember it. Come on by. Aloha, come on by.
I love that show. Stitch looks fine. I'm saying that for real is in the character. Pass. I was expecting this version of CGI I saw from the movie tier. Exactly.
I think we all were.
So if we're gonna compare it to this, It at least looks better than that. Let's be fair.
Yeah, it does.
Looking forward to Beetlejuice 2. It better not suck. Look, even if it does suck, let's be honest. So many things have sucked this year that it can't be that bad, right? Right?
It should at least do on the level of Deadpool and Wolverine. Then I'll be happy.
I don't know. He looks more like a plushie. Live action Stitch is horrifying. Maybe we can bully them with the changes that have happened with Sonic. Can we just bully them to not having the movie at all?
I mean, isn't that technically what they did with Nani?
I don't know. No, that was death threats. That's the best Disney animation can do. Sad.
Fair.
Pathos Productions says, "Hey Raven, next chance you're all around, I'll lurk. I can lurk or stop by." I don't know who that is, but
Pathos Productions. I told you he's one of the people who's going to be doing narrations. He's working with he's working with Pathos Productions is working with Thraka to get one of my poems narrated on Pathos's channel.
Is that live action?
He's from one of the Warhammer Discords.
Okay, but did that live action actually come out? Not yet. That's the first look we've gotten at. That's actually an official first look at the model for Stitch.
It says it's coming out next year, 2025.
I honestly hope it never comes out. Again, as I said, the only good thing I can take away from this, okay? 2 things. 1, it doesn't look as bad as I thought it was going to. And 2 is that it maybe will make people actually interested in more Lilo and Stitch content, because I thought there was a lot of potential there, and they kind of dropped the ball after the show. Easy Raven, get the flamer, the heavy flamer. We're doing your mama jokes now. The problem with Disney animations, they got rid of the old white dudes that had the knowledge of storytelling animation passed to the next generation. Disney straight up got rid of them. Yeah. Such a banger opening. Yeah. The show is one of the rare spin-offs that was good. Yeah, I loved it.
Agreed. It was good.
Hey everyone, this is Archie back. Hey, we need more Raven singing. No, just for me.
I really don't like that you do that, you know. I love singing, and he always tells me to be quiet when I'm singing because he doesn't want other people to hear me singing.
No. Okay. Let's stop for a
second. Right. We should probably clarify.
So I don't know why you had to bring that up on stream without context.
Oh.
So there's a couple.
Let's add context then.
So let me.
All you haters, we're adding context.
So let me add context to this before we go on. Again, we're already taking way longer than I wanted to get to the topics. But basically, let me explain. So Raven sings very, very well. Okay. But there's a couple things that you need to know. One of them is that in the Jewish religion, it is technically not allowed for a married woman to sing to other men. It's not really allowed. It's not. There's wiggle room. There's wiggle room, but you're not really allowed to. So it's already a thing where you're really not supposed to. Now, do I think Raven sings badly? Absolutely 100% no. I think she sings amazingly. The issue is when she is chanting some sort of what things do you chant?
Pagan songs.
Yes,
Island,
when you are chanting pagan. So this is the context you don't know. When she is chanting in pagan in the morning, when I haven't had my coffee, loud enough for the neighbors to hear, I might tell her, you might want to keep it down because our neighbors think we're weird enough as is. We really don't need them thinking that we have a witch here. Thank you.
But I am. I have 5 cauldrons and sage in the fridge.
No.
You can't stop me. I am sorry that I made you have to explain it.
What? You're gonna just casually throwing me under the bus on stream? It's okay.
That wasn't what I was trying to do. Hey, come back! Hey, he does this. Why? Will you come back? You have control of the stream. I can't make it.
Oh, yeah! Oh, no!
I'm back.
Really? You had to.
Yep. Why it's important she doesn't think you're a witch. She's raising the dead spirits. Yeah. You're a good
The
witch.
dead and your spirits.
Lots
That was
of
what the
which
chat
involves
said.
things like Star Wars. Was Raven singing Nightwish?
I mean, I like Nightwish, but more their older stuff.
Let's suppose you guys could think that. Why is everybody interested in hearing us sing together? I literally do not understand why anybody would want us to sing together. Not that I just think it's I don't know.
Are you embarrassed?
It's just weird. Like I wouldn't think of like, yes, I want you to sing and be like, no.
Sorry.
All right. So now that we've already almost we're over 15 minutes to about an hour should together. That's why. Thanks, I guess.
People
but we
call
gotta
us
get
their
to our other
couples goals.
topics. We gotta get to our other topics. We haven't even gotten to any of them yet.
Okay.
Okay, let's get into our topics. We can discuss duets later. So as we said, we're going to kind of go into our topics. We're going to discuss them and come back and talk with you guys afterwards. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So here
Let's
we go.
begin.
Warner Bros. Discovery shut down the Cartoon Network website and redirected visitors to its Max streaming service to encourage signups while continuing to offer Cartoon Network content on linear TV and connected apps.
End of an era. End of an era. Rest in peace. We have officially outlived Cartoon Network. I am 28 and now I officially feel old.
Okay, so let's clarify a little bit. So Cartoon Network is not gone. The shows are still available. They're just only available on Max. But if you actually go to the Cartoon Network website and you hit it, it will actually not give you the website anymore. It's still there, but it tells you to go to Max. So literally, Cartoon Network as a website does not exist anymore. Let that sink in for a minute. It's crazy. I never ever thought, and there was these things going around with on Twitter that I didn't really take seriously. They were saying like, oh, Cartoon Network is in danger. And I thought, nah, it'll never be in danger. Cartoon Network in danger?
Well, considering that the quality of animation has dropped significantly and all the, shows suck, I'm not that surprised.
Yeah.
But they could have just had all the good stuff on reruns.
Yeah, I can agree with that. But I'm gonna look at Cartoon Network had been going downhill for a while. We can all say that, but I will say like there's no beating like Dexter's Laboratory, codenamed Kids Next Door, Teen Titans, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and tons and tons and tons of more original shows. That Camp Lazlo, a bunch of other ones, Cow and Chicken, Johnny Bravo, all those, Courage the Cowardly Dog, all of those are no longer on Cartoon Network. Think about that. It's the end. You could say all you want that the brand of Cartoon Network is still around, but the website doesn't exist.
Yeah. It's sad.
It's crazy. I saw it and I was flabbergasted.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the reason, well, I don't really know what to say.
I mean, you texted you texted your sister and said, "Want to feel old?" She said, "No." And then you sent her the link to show her that Cartoon Network had officially shut down, and she was shocked.
Yeah, that's true. Because we used to watch it when we were kids.
I mean, I only ever got to watch it when I was at someone else's house because my parents didn't have cable for some reason. I grew up with PBS, Public Broadcasting Network. Cable was for friends, as is only.
Yeah, and look, we didn't get to watch a lot of stuff when we were younger, because we grew up Orthodox Jewish, and so it was a difficult situation. But basically, I will never forget certain shows. Like I even see Ben 10 there, the original Ben 10 series. I love that series. Like
I also
these things were our childhood.
thought was hilarious.
What?
Total Drama, right under Blue from Foster's Home.
Yeah, it's so it's so sad because again, the shows aren't gone, but the quality has gone down so much. And because of that, it literally became it's no longer there. Like I even see I see in the top right on the right side, I see Generator Rex. Oh, I love that show.
Where's Generator Rex in there?
He's on the
Oh,
right.
I see him. He's
right
next
by
to
Johnny
Johnny
Test.
Test. I see him.
Yeah.
You introduced me to that one, and I liked it.
Generator Rex was so good.
Most shows that you introduce me to, I end up liking.
Yep, that's the case. That is usually the case, but it's so sad. It's so sad. It's
Yeah, but
all
honestly,
gone.
I'm not that surprised either, because I told you the other night when we decided to do this topic about how there's this, I don't know if it's a meme or actual artwork of all the characters from all the shows in a movie theater watching Cartoon Network. And 20 years ago, the theater was packed with characters. Present day, it wasn't even half full. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about, but I remember seeing that and I'm like, whoa, they've really gone downhill.
It's so sad because they did go downhill, but like you never think, okay, as much as this goes downhill, like it will always live forever. And to know that the website is gone, people like I remember playing like games on there. I remember playing that they had a Teen Titans fighting game that was like styled like Mortal Kombat, and you could fight as like Robin fight versus like Gizmo and all that kind of stuff. And you know what's even funnier? There's another character that should be on here, but they haven't made a show with them in ages.
Who?
Secret Saturdays.
Oh yeah, that's the show you most recently introduced me to.
Yeah, we've been kind of on a nostalgia trip, looking back at some old shows that I saw or that I like or whatever. They're not perfect, but like let's be honest, there's nothing really good on TV, so it's better. It's better than other things, but it's sad to think that we kind of quote unquote outlived Cartoon Network. It's sad. I didn't ever want it to get to this point, and I'm gonna miss kind of all of this. I mean, the characters aren't gone; they'll always live on in our hearts and whatever. But like, they're gone.
Yeah. Wow.
Rest in peace, Cartoon Network.
I'm not even 30, and this happened.
We'll always remember you.
Salutes in the chat for Cartoon Network.
A moment of silence for our fallen friend. Okay, nothing else. Okay, let's see what everybody else is saying there. We'll throw it back up just for people talking about it. You ain't old. I saw the birth of Toonami. The Please Play Games Cartoon Network goes all the time. So see it go away. Yeah, it's so sad. Teen Titans. Yeah, we made our thumbnail Teen Titans related because literally we thought because one of the characters is Raven. So.
Yep.
My childhood. Yeah, it's so sad. Really, the end of the era. I remember playing games on the website and watching cartoons. Me too.
Yeah.
I remember when Cartoon Network had games. Me too. It's so sad. It's so sad. I want look. We like to kind of dunk on and poke fun at some of the things going on in entertainment on this channel. We try to be a little less angry and more like fun. I can't poke fun at this. Like it stings. It stings.
Yeah.
Teen Titans Go took over the network. Yep.
Unfortunately.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yep.
I own all the Merry Melodies and Tom and Jerry cartoons on DVD.
Ooh, respect.
The regular show is the last good show on Cartoon Network.
Not wrong.
I love Courage with 23. We started, you stupid dog, you made me look bad.
What?
Just so terrible. Oh, I remember the Mad show on Cartoon Network. It was insane. I don't really necessarily remember.
I think there was like an Mad Libs.
Oh, like more. Yes, I do. I do remember that. Oh God. Cartoon Network is how I got into Gundam, the most anime and Megas XLR. Sorry. That one's Showdown is another cartoon from my child. I butchered the name. Yep. So many goats there. Generator Rex being my favorite Cartoon Network show overall. They should bring that back. They'd ruin it now, but they should have brought that back. It was so good. It was such a well-made show.
It was really good, yeah.
Hey, honey, after we finish watching Secret Saturdays, do you want to watch Generator Rex again?
You mean rewatch Generator Rex? Absolutely.
Yep. If I can find it.
Yeah, it's got to be somewhere.
I got Candy, the really good Thundercats reboot, Hong Kong Fleet. Man, that was some great stuff. Yeah. You can never go home again. Oh. Used to play games on their site before they closed it. Yeah. Oh, Secret Saturdays. Someone else remembers the Secret Saturdays. Oh. Greetings and beyond the new Saturdays.
I expected you to do Fiskerton, but okay. Doyle is my favorite. Doyle is cool, okay?
But yeah, we've literally been watching these old shows because of nostalgia, and like it's just
and also because we're running out of anime.
Remember Dexter's Dive anime? We're waiting for anime to catch up.
Yeah.
Oh God, what does that mean for Tsunami? I don't know. I think it's gone.
Probably death.
Oh, F's in the chat. 07 salute. Rip Cartoon Network. Oh. The soul crushing all needs a corporate greed.
You will be missed.
Yeah,
Cartoon Network.
Remember when cartoons had heart and story? Now me either. We do remember when it used to have.
They're using sarcasm, I believe.
I think so. I don't know.
Hey, I finally recognized some sarcasm! Hooray for me!
Hooray. Raven doing Ooga Booga scared me.
I like having that effect on people.
It's Tsunami. Oh. Yeah. That show had it. Wait, that show had interesting. I'm thinking you're talking about BB Argos. Yeah, but let's not spoil it for Raven. She doesn't know.
Yet.
She don't spoil. If you spoil, I'm gonna kick you from the chat. Don't do it.
He can. He's not kidding. He would do it.
I will do it. All right. Next topic. We're going to keep the ball rolling. Next topic is when we're finally going to get into some of these D23 leaks. Are you guys ready?
No, but we're doing it anyway.
Yep. And of course, first up.
Iron Victim. Iron Victim. Or we're not doing Iron Victim first?
No, we're doing Iron Victim first, but let me get into it. Marvel unveiled the first footage of Ironheart at D23, showcasing Riri Williams' new mission following Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Though the series facing multiple delays, is now tentatively scheduled for 2025 release.
Not interested, and I can't wait for everyone demanding that you review it.
Okay. So
just
for those
because
who
of
do
how
not
much
know,
you hate, just because of how much you hate this character, I know they're gonna want you to do it.
For those who do not know, I absolutely despise this character. I think this character is one of the worst characters that was ever designed. The fact that when she was literally a child, she demanded her teacher oppress her, and the teacher said no until she stared at the teacher. This is actual comic. Until the teacher said, "Fine, you'll never be Tony Stark," and then she's like, "Fine, I'm gonna be Tony Stark now," and that's how Ironheart came to be.
Yeah, literally. And guess what they're doing in the show? They are establishing her as a villain, because also in the comic, she makes the suit through thieving. She steals car parts. And,
wait.
Is it stuff from
you're
MIT?
Confusing.
Yes,
So
I am.
Let me
Please
explain.
continue. Explain it.
In the comic, basically what happens is it goes to MIT. Okay, this is how stupid. So okay, keep in mind, she begged her teacher to oppress her. Teacher oppresses her. So now she's going to be Tony Stark, right? So what does she do? She steals equipment from MIT And then she reverse engineers Tony's armor, which a lot of people say didn't happen. But right there at the right side of this image, you can see it says, and this is from an actual comic panel, some 15-year-old at MIT reverse engineers it on a dare and posts it online. That's Riri Williams. And Tony thinks that she's So just throwing that out there for anybody who thinks that Tony loves her and whatever. No, he doesn't. But she steals all that stuff from MIT, reverse engineers the suit. So she literally stole Tony Stark's suit designs, stole from MIT, and wait for it. When she gets caught at MIT, what does MIT tell her? We didn't appreciate your talents enough. We were holding you back.
Not a hero origin story. She is a villain origin. It's a villain's origin story.
Literally, how in the world are you expecting us to relate to a character? Everybody says, well, Tony was bad too, and blah, blah. There's a difference. You literally had this character steal an armor design from Tony, make it with stolen parts, and then the teachers are all like, we were wrong. You're the bestest, Miri. And I'm supposed to like this character? I'm supposed to relate to her?
No.
But here's the kicker. In Wakanda Forever, wait, before that, in Wakanda Forever, they actually have her have a throwaway line where she says something about like attacking or demanding, like having an altercation with her teacher, which is exactly what happens in the comics. People are saying they're not going to make her like that. Nope, she referenced it. But here's even better. Honey, now you can explain what happens in this trailer. They did make her go to MIT, but they changed something.
They expelled her for doing those thefts and experiments. And she's like, you're expelling me?
And then
because you did something wrong, dumbass.
And then wait for it. What does she do? Uh-oh, I don't have money, and Wakanda won't let me take my suit back with me. So what am I going to do? Am I going to work hard and raise the money? No, I'm going to hire a crook and go steal the money. I kid you not. This is in the trailer. They literally have her team up with a bad guy and steal the money to get her suit.
Yes.
Explain to me how in the world I'm supposed to look at that and think hero.
You're not. And also in the show, wait, did you already explain it? Yes, you did. Hey, they just establish her as a villain. She's thieving in the show.
I want to mention
money. She is stealing money so she can make her suit. That's a villain.
I want to reference one other thing. Okay. So they said this is the first footage of Ironheart. That is not true. There was before a very small teaser for Ironheart that was released a while back. It never leaked fully, but the audio did, and it's actually up on the channel. You can look for it. And there is one line that was cut from this one that is in that one. Do you want to know what it says?
Do tell.
Riri says that she is going to build something like he did. He being Tony, but better.
Yes, that is the final line in the original teaser trailer from last year.
So, again, you are having her be a villain, basically, and you are saying that she's going to do better than Tony, and you expect me to somehow look at this character and not and relate to her. No, I don't relate to her. She's
not
stupid, selfish, and in the comics, I kid you not, in the comics, she gets the Mandarin's rings. She gets them. Tony tells her not to, and she literally goes and gets the Mandarin rings, and Tony says, you can't use them. They're going to corrupt you. And she says, I don't care. I'm strong enough to use them. And guess what? They corrupt her. She also becomes the ruler of Latveria in the comics. Explain to me how a girl who didn't do anything on her own, who stole everything, somehow accomplishes all this. Explain it to me. I have no answer.
Because there is none. She's a villain that they are trying to portray as a hero.
I don't get it. And this show is going to be a nightmare. I have heard from multiple sources that they have tried. This has been done for years, okay? Years. It's been on a shelf and it's been sitting there. Why? I have heard from every source that'll tell me is that this is one of the worst MCU projects that they've ever made. Worse than anything they've made so far. And it is so bad that they tried to not release it at all, but they were forced to.
Yeah.
So she ain't Ironheart. She is Iron Victim, and she is a villain.
Yeah. There's really nothing more to say.
She will never replace Tony Stark. He will never be a likable character. The best course of action for you is to never release the show and can the character entirely. Nobody likes her. The people who scream on Twitter about it literally do not read her comics and do not understand. They were all yelling at me, no, she didn't reverse engineers. The comic literally says it. It says it. It's almost like I read the comics and know more than you guys who scream about it on Twitter, who look up things in Wikipedia. I'm sorry.
Yeah, weird.
Reality doesn't bend to your will. But you know what? If you want to go read those, if you want to go have Riri Williams, go read the comics. You won't. And then you'll say how amazing she is. She's not. She's a villain, and she will always be a victim. Thank you. Come again.
Let's be fair. Most of the people singing her praises are bots.
No, they're NPCs, and that's even worse.
True. Let us move on.
Wait, let's see what people are saying in the chat. Can the series end with her being buried in the lawsuits? What do I think about? Okay, so I might as well bring this up. In the comics, Tony Stark is dead at that point when Riri Williams becomes Ironheart, and he sends her an AI version of himself that plugs into her suit that becomes the navigation and guidance. Because we need to have the white man be subservient and do everything do everything for the betterer and smarterer woman.
Yeah. No, not happening.
Screw you guys. Whoever signed off on this, screw you all.
Yeah.
I remember this exact comic. Ironheart sounds bad as words. Yikes. Couldn't dislike Riri more.
Well, I mean, seriously, why? Well, and also, why are you going to name a character Riri?
Because that way she can get whatever she wants by going, I am Riri Williams.
No! Go away!
They expelled the black woman. That's racist. Expelling her makes sense given what she did. Yes, but then she goes and steals.
She
yes,
acts surprised. She acts surprised and thinks she's been wronged.
She's like, you're expelling me after I used facility resources after you, because literally the teacher says you are not the first genius at MIT. You can't skip classes and use the materials and stuff and the resources at MIT for your own projects. And you know what she does? She goes and does exactly that. And then when she does, she gets expelled?
You
Almost
mean
like
there are consequences for actions that you're told not to do?
No way.
No way!
She's going to sue them for discrimination. How are they not a villainess? She boosted the parts for her armor. Did she put Tony's suit on blocks when she stole Jarvis out of it? She took out Doom. Yes, she does.
Ugh.
Heresy.
Yes.
She's actually worth it. She's the best villain ever. It's called activism. Is she smarter than Doom yet? Yes.
Unfortunately.
Hi, Stephen Ransom. You gave it a worse time.
Ugh.
Marvel makes a black character steal and call her a hero. What do they mean by this? Good question.
Yeah, seriously, that's what I said last night. They're unironically establishing her as a thief in her own show, which she actually is in the comics. So they're saying a black woman is a thief. Oh no, what are they going to do? Why aren't people yelling about that?
You got to be careful to stay in front of the mic, honey. You got it a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
No, just a little. Just a little. You were still
Did anyone hear what I said?
Yeah,
Okay,
but you might want to repeat it.
Okay. but they literally are establishing a black woman as a thief. Connotations? Anyone?
Am I wrong for seeing possible racist connotations with Yuri?
That's what
According
I
to
just
Marvel, yes.
That's what I just said.
People act like chanting the same lie over and over again, make it manifest into reality like some arcane magics. They're like, if we scream about it on Twitter, if we say hashtag renew the acolyte a bazillion times, it'll happen.
That only works if you're a 40k orc.
Honestly, I stopped reading comics years ago. However, I went particularly with TMNT Naruto crossover comic later this year. There's like a
They
Naruto
did a
TMNT crossover. That's the first I've heard of it.
Same. I have not heard of that at all. Which Naruto, before or after the time skip?
They plagiarized off me too. There could only be one Lord of the Rings, only one, and he does not share power. I hate everything. My husband just asked where Dr. Doom is in this comic. I'm pretty sure he gets like deposed and then Riri accidentally like takes over the throne. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. Contrary to popular belief, I actually read the comics. I don't remember everything. And quite frankly, when it comes to these kind of comics, I don't want to remember everything. Can we have a show about the angry space fungus? They're doing a race-swapped April O'Neil thing in that comic too.
Angry space fungus is a Warhammer. Means the orcs in Warhammer. They're literally
Warhammer references.
Orcs in Warhammer 40k are literally sentient mushrooms.
This video is the biggest load of hoo-ha I've ever seen. Why do you insist we watch this stupid thing?
Am I the only one who understands the complexities of this ambitious cinematic masterpiece? This movie isn't stupid! You're stupid!
Oh, Billy, why you gotta be like that?
And they reproduce using spores.
Oh, don't listen to them, sweetie. It simply means that you're deeply disturbed.
See, everyone, Master doesn't want to get into Warhammer, even though I know he would love it.
Don't. That's it. Fine.
That's it. I've had it!
Hey, thanks for slicing the pie, Grin.
I don't get Warhammer, and I never will. The end.
Sadness.
Anyways, let's go into the last topic here, and then we'll go to the diagnosis of the week, and we'll kind of move from there. Actually, we're going to do this last topic, and then we can vote. But we're going to see if we want to play any of the trailers. Okay? But we're going to get into our next topic right now.
Okay, let's do it.
At D23, Disney's live-action Snow White trailer revealed a significant issue: the decision to use animated dwarfs instead of casting little people, reflecting a broader trend of erasing roles for little people actors.
Hey, this is going to be terrible.
So
then we already knew that.
You notice the image in the middle of the screen there, okay?
That's dopey.
That is actually taken from leaked footage from Snow White. That is dopey. That is literally dopey. That is a CGI monstrosity. What the heck are you guys doing?
Literally the only thing that looks good in this is Gal Gadot as the evil queen.
Yes,
and yes, she is the fairest of them all because she's a hell of a lot more beautiful than Rachel Zegler, who is just straight out ugly. Yes, I said it.
All I'm going to say is this. All I'm going to say is this, okay? The thing that bothered me most about the trailer, aside from the fact that Rachel Zegler was in it, was the fact that when Gal Gadot turns to the mirror, she says, magic mirror on the wall.
On the wall. Instead of mirror on the wall.
How do you get that wrong? It's literally part of the thing. It's mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? No, it's magic mirror on the... How do you get that wrong?
I do not know.
How? Who wrote this? How do you get this wrong?
You asking who wrote it? Well, first, not me. Second, an up straight idiot.
Honey,
Straight up
we
idiot.
literally have books and a literally animated version of this film, okay? They have it written out for them. They literally have no work to be done in regards to the script. And yet somehow they can still mess it up. And again, I know that you think it's like, okay, you know, it's just magic mirror. It's not a big deal. For me, it is. That's literally one of the most iconic lines of the film. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all?
Yeah.
How do you mess that up?
Because they've messed up the entire story already, remember? Not gonna be saved by the prince. That's not what mattered.
Oh, and wait, it gets better because what ends up happening is basically this is going to be totally different from the actual Snow White, not just in a sense of that, but apparently the mirror and the fairest of them all is going to be different because let's be honest here. Rachel Zegler is not the fairest of them all. It's just not.
Not by a long shot. Gal Gadot, on the other hand.
So the mirror instead, when it's asked who's the fairest of them all, it's going to be who is the fairest ruler.
As in morally, not palest. Fair means pale. Technically means pale. She's supposed to be Snow White because her skin is literally white as snow. And we can all remember Rachel Zegler saying, "No, I'm not going to be bleaching my skin for the role." Then you shouldn't have taken the role.
What wasn't there like this, honey?
It's literally in the name. Snow White. The character is white.
Here's a question. Here's a question I have. We've been told that black actors have to be played by black, men, and trans characters need to be played by trans people, and blind characters need to be played by blind characters. But when it comes to Snow White, nah, let's just screw that. Who cares? Let's just change it.
Because white people bad.
I don't care. Rachel Zegler has said some terrible things. I think that Gal Gadot looks amazing in this trailer. She looks amazing. I can't deny it. And it's just, I'm annoyed at the fact that we're not even going to get the dwarves. Why are you making this? Please just can the whole thing. Nobody wants this. Nobody asked for it. Your person who is literally the face of this is one of the most insufferable people in the world and taken the place of Brie Larson. Okay? Why are you allowing this? Can the entire thing or throw it all out. It's garbage. It is going to do terribly. And you are going to try, just like with The Little Mermaid, to make it seem like it's good. And in reality, the animated will always be better because it is superior and it has a character in it that is actually likable and relatable and not a smug, whiny, entitled brat.
And ugly to boot. Not to mention the fact that Snow White and the Huntsman, if anybody remembers, already did the ruler version first. And they had Kristen Stewart suddenly know how to use a sword when having never had any training in her life, which was dumb. But yeah, they've already done the best leader version.
Yeah,
and it sucked. But Ravenna was the best part. Just like this is going to be Gal Gadot, the best part.
I just can't. I can't even muster enough. Like I don't care enough. I saw Dopey and I'm just like, how did someone look at this and think, yeah, this is good. We're going to do this. Just Disney, stop with the live action reboots. Stop with this garbage. Go back to making decent movies or stop making them. This is ridiculous. You're pretending that she's being attacked online. No. She brought it on herself. Her first tweet about the role, as my wife mentioned, was, no, I'm not going to bleach my skin. And then she deleted it. Why? Because she got backlash. That was her first interaction with the announcement of being announced as Snow White. She started it, and now she's going to end it.
Yeah. And that's all there is to it, really.
Yeah. Let's go through and see what everybody else is saying here. Okay. We have Lord Farquaad wore that hairstyle better. Rachel Ziegler. Thanks, Pete Dinklage.
Yeah.
Looks like what I do to gnomes in World of Warcraft. Those dwarves are nightmarish. Why does this to Peter Dinklage? Because Disney doesn't want to get in trouble.
And also because Peter Dinklage thinks he speaks for all dwarves.
Yeah,
I would
that's
say
dopey.
win. I would
Also,
say
Gal
no.
Gadot. Wait. Yes, that is dopey. Also, Gal Gadot in a CGI thing.
I'm just going to say I think Windrose is better representation for dwarves. If you know, you know.
No little people were harmed in the making of this film. Yep, but just all of our brains were.
Yep.
What is it with Disney lately casting actresses that permanently look like they just got hit in the face with a frying pan? Very specific, but we'll take it.
I mean, frying pans hurt.
Oh no, please don't. It's too late. It's too late. You must suffer with us. Bodega Outlaw said peace.
Hello.
Crazy thought. Was Little Pete paid by Big D to take that heat before he dropped about doors? That would actually be interesting. I don't know. They're very curious to me most just so the queen wants to kill stuff because she's nicer than her. But the funniest part is Rachel Ziegler does, you know what's even terrible? You know what's terrible? Because where Gal Gadot comes from, because she's an Israeli actress, what do you think people online are saying about her with the current discourse? We're not going to go into it because we already get enough hate as is.
Yeah, because we're Jewish, we get enough hate for it already.
But what do you think people are saying about her in regards to Rachel Ziegler? Who are they saying is the insufferable one? I'll give you a hint. If Gal Gadot is the Israeli actress, who do you think they're saying is the insufferable one? Yeah.
Answer, Gal Gadot. But, ugh.
CGI dwarves, when you could have gotten dwarf actors, this is what happens when you are stuck in a Depression Olympics hell loop. Exactly. Wait, this is my favorite. Russ Williams, marketing executive. How will people know it's a magic mirror? Because when she talks to it, it does magical things. Nah, too confusing. Call it magic mirror on the wall.
That probably is exactly what went on in the writer's room. Literally.
I thought he heard wrong the first time I heard it. I thought so too. It looks like she has hyperthyroidism. Random Acts of Animation says, howdy, nice to see you. Still isn't even a ruler yet, and you know what? She never should be. Gal Gadot is gorgeous. Agreed.
Yes.
Dirt Brown and the 7 demonic trolls is going to fail.
Yes. Gal Gadot is beautiful, and Rachel Ziegler is ugly as heck. It's not a contest. It's not a contest.
Raven's mic.
Wait, did I cut out?
A couple times you get to when you look, the problem is not your mic, it's you. You get too loud, and I love you to pieces, but we've been working on volume control for years. Maybe you should start actually applying it.
Like I said last week, my parents tried for 23 years. You've been trying for 5. It's not going to happen.
Guess what?
What?
But I'm not your parent, so maybe doing YouTube will help you learn to control it, maybe somewhat.
Debatable. We'll see.
Why would the objective evil queen ask if she was fair? She wouldn't know she wasn't fair. That makes no sense. He's right.
It's supposed to be an allegory for narcissism, isn't it? Or is that Gaston?
But think about it. Am I fair, Mirror? No, you're an evil queen. Show over.
Yeah. Makes no sense.
Ziegler is Brie Larson's redemption arc. That's true.
How?
Give us the original split animations in 4K. I agree.
You want to know what they should be making live action?
Alfred
what they should be doing in live action is Atlantis Lost Empire or Treasure Planet, both of which would look amazing in today's live action. But of course, they're not going to do that because they'd ruin it. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole.
No. Oh, that
Aw.
magic guy is supposed to be from the OG story somehow, I think. No, sorry. Look, even if it's from the OG story, let's be honest. What line do kids know? They don't know magic mirror on the wall. They know mirror, mirror on the wall. Everybody knows that line. If they're going to make a movie that's going to be Snow White and you're not going to have that in it, you're an idiot.
Yeah, pretty much. Then again, this is a movie made by idiots.
Rachel is already a ruler, one of negative lengths. Master, you love Raven as is, no need to fix anything. I'm not fixing anything. I'm helping her learn volume control. That's the difference between fixing. We need to find her mic that'll actually be able to handle her. There is no mic.
Good luck.
Yeah, that's pretty much that. So here's our options, guys. Okay, here's our options. Option 1, we can go straight into the diagnosis of the week and kind of end off the stream there. Or we could potentially try to risk the mouth's wrath and play.
Do we want
some
to
of
do
these.
that?
Because I do have something, a little bit of a treat for you all, which I wanted to play as a closer, but I don't know if I can. I actually have the leaked trailer for Daredevil Born Again. So
do we
think
want
about
to
it.
risk it?
Think about it, guys. What do
I
you
should
guys
probably
think?
put it to a poll. I personally don't want to risk losing our stream.
It won't lose our stream. It'll get claimed, and I could just mute it, I'm pretty sure, but it is...
Yes, and usually when you do that, we end up losing the live chat.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Honey?
What?
So it shows that there's 412 people watching, but that's 367 from Twitter. We have 46 people watching on YouTube.
Woo! Hi, 46 people watching us on YouTube.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of speechless. I never thought that we'd be able to pull anywhere near 50 viewers by ourselves.
Well, we can.
That's amazing. Thank you all so much for being here. Please smash that like button. I see a lot of people there.
Now do the clip. You said it. Do the clip.
What?
You said smash the like button. Now do the clip.
Okay.
No thumbs up. Didn't want to summon these nerds.
You're welcome.
That's awesome. But I noticed that the poll that I made, most people are indifferent. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. Okay, I'm ending the poll. I'm gonna do another poll right now. Okay, we got last one. People were excited for the D23 leaks. Most people were indifferent towards them, and some people liked it. We're gonna do another poll. Okay. Do we watch Daredevil leaked trailer? And go. Please vote in the poll. Vote in the poll. Let us know what you guys think. Oh, thank you. Hope you to get more assist never changed. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And I never plan on changing. I've been as I am since I was 12. I'm staying this way for the rest of my life.
Yeah, and I love her as is. And I don't want to change anything about her. I hope everybody knows that. But the idea is that just volume control would be nice, not because I think that she's that I because I mind it, but because it's for other people, you know. Okay, so far it actually almost looks like we almost have a tie.
Nah, it's 42% yes, 43% yes, 57% no.
Yeah. So guys, we're gonna give it a couple more minutes. If you guys have not voted yet, please do. If not, we'll kind of stop it there. Okay. But yeah, I will tell you guys what was in the trailer. The trailer actually looked pretty decent. I gotta be honest. I really hate saying that, but it looked pretty decent. So it is a show. It's Daredevil Born Again. It's supposed to be a continuation of Netflix. Okay, anyone's last votes in? Okay, we have 30 votes. Anybody last minutes? All right, we're ending the poll. So 57% of people did not want to, so we are not going to, but I will tell you that it actually looked pretty decent for what it was. I was pleasantly surprised. I don't trust Disney as far as I can throw them. And quite frankly, it looked good because they brought back all the other characters, and there was the Punisher was in it, all this other stuff.
I think also just the editing of the trailer looked pretty decent. It looked like a good and engaging trailer.
It looked really, really good. I have to be honest. As I said, I don't trust Disney as far as I can throw them, so I'm not going to believe it. Can you have putting it on your Discord? Actually, I probably could. So let me actually see
put it in Marvel News.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna actually drop it on our Discord if I can. It's gonna be a little difficult. Give me just a sec. Give me just a sec. I will also drop. I also have the what's it called? I also have the Ironheart one as well, and I will drop that one in there as well. We might get in trouble for it. Okay.
As for the link to our Discord, you will find it in either the description or our about page.
Okay, I'm going to give you guys the ability to see a couple things, okay? I'm going to give the Ironheart teaser, the whole thing, the Daredevil one, and I'm also going to give a clip that's been going around of the song and dance from Snow White. So
put the Snow White one in Disney News.
Wait, I'm going to go in Marvel News. Okay. Going to see if it lets me.
I'm staying in the waiting room in case anyone new pops in.
It might not let me. I'm going to be dropping.
Yep. Hold on.
Someone else come in?
Yep. Hosa Taco.
You still there, honey?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
You still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Why?
Sorry, my one of my headphones died.
Mine too.
Okay, there we go, guys. That's Daredevil Born Again. I will be uploading. Here's the next one. This is Ironheart. And then what am I doing to do? Disney News?
Yeah, Disney News with the dancing CGI abominations.
Okay, guys. So if you guys
no, Daniel Rude, don't worry about missing the stream. We're not even finished the stream yet, and you can always watch the replay afterwards.
We're gonna wind down the stream soon. But again, as I said, we're gonna cut parts of this out to make individual videos. So that will be something that we do as well. So if you missed the important information, that'll be coming out as videos as well, as I said. But now I dropped the link in the Discord in the Marvel News. There'll be for the Daredevil trailer, Daredevil Born Again, and Ironheart. And there's also in the Disney News, there is a leaked clip from, what's it called? The Snow White. So that is there. Oh, and the Comic Relief Crusader. Oh, thank you. And
hello there.
Thank you. I
Are
know
you the one
you.
who just joined our Discord? Mecha something? Sorry, can't see it at the moment. Mecha Tagger?
I have no idea who's there. But I've heard of you. I know who you are. We're in a chat together, I'm pretty sure, on Twitter. I'm not very good at remembering which chat though. But okay, so what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna kind of wrap up the stream here, like we're normally do. And basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just kind of say our goodbyes, kind of now. We're gonna launch into the diagnosis of the week, and then we're gonna end off. And what we'll do, heads up. I believe next week we are going to have to move the stream to a different time. We have another commitment that is going to make it impossible for us to do it later in the evening. So we might try to do it for that week after lunch, sometime around noon. So that will be. We'll keep you guys updated on that. It won't be something that will just come out of nowhere. We'll keep you guys updated because we also are going to be going away at some point soon for a wedding.
Yeah, later this month.
So there will be a week where we can't even do it. We can't even do a stream. But we'll keep you guys posted. And thank you all for coming. I cannot even believe that we have 48 people watching us on YouTube.
Woo!
That is the most people we've ever had watching just the two of us. I'm blown away, you guys.
Does that come with us passing 6,000 subscribers?
I don't know. I'm blown away. I never thought that we'd pull that many without a guest. I'm going to be completely honest. You guys,
people. I keep telling you, darling. People come for us. We don't need guests because we are naturally entertaining and genuine, and people love us for it.
I know.
That and apparently we're couples goals.
Okay, but we're
obviously we're couples goals because I'm a goth wife. All of you need to get on master's level.
Okay.
You all want a goth girlfriend? Honey, my husband has a goth wife. What?
Honey.
What?
Chill.
What? I really like saying that.
I know you like saying it, okay? But we'll look into guests at some point, possibly. But the fact that many people are here is amazing. You guys are awesome. Really, seriously. I can't say it enough. We're going to launch into our diagnosis of the week for anybody who likes that. And one more we can get in here before the stream closes. So we can hit 50. We have 51 now. We have 51 people watching.
Sweet.
That is amazing. Thank you all so much. Please smash that like button if you haven't. We're going to jump into the diagnosis of the week. Thank you guys for being here. After the diagnosis, we're going to kind of just do us kind of send off as our usual outro, and then look forward to if you guys missed it or you want to rewatch it. The stream will be up. We'll take a little while for it to process the chat, but it will be there. And then for anybody who missed it or whatever, we'll be putting out a little trailer, little snippets from this as our videos throughout the week. But you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. We're going to get into the diagnosis now, and then we'll go from there. But thank you guys for being here. Okay.
Seriously, thank you.
Let's jump into the diagnosis.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
And now it is time for the diagnosis of the week.
Where we diagnose the week based on the actions of Hollywood throughout the week.
Because Hollywood is full of them, and you should be aware.
And we have an interesting diagnosis for this week.
Do tell.
So the diagnosis for this week is self-perpetuating failure.
Please explain.
So self-perpetuating failure refers to a cycle where past failures contribute to ongoing poor performance or outcomes, creating a continuous loop of failure. This occurs when the patterns or behaviors that led to initial failures are repeated, often because individuals or systems do not adequately address or learn from the underlying issues.
In relation to today's topics, with Cartoon Network coming to an end, self-perpetuating failure is evident in Cartoon Network's shift to Max, as the diminishing quality and returns of its shows reflect a deeper issue, the decision to merge the brand into a streaming service for short-term gain rather than addressing the underlying problems and ultimately risking the legacy of a once iconic network for immediate financial benefits.
With the Ironheart TV show, self-perpetuating failure is exemplified by Marvel's Ironheart, as the character's repeated failures in the comics and lack of popularity demonstrate how efforts to replace Iron Man with a character who hasn't resonated with fans only perpetuate the brand's struggle, further undermining the series' potential success.
And with the Snow White live-action movie, self-perpetuating failure is apparent in Disney's Snow White remake, where Rachel Zegler's contentious attitude and fan attacks, coupled with poorly received CGI, perpetuate the film's negative reception and diminish its chances of success, reinforcing the cycle of failure.
Yep, and that's why we believe this is a great diagnosis for this week.
Agreed.
Thank you all so much for being here again. You guys are awesome. We could not do this without you. I can't believe 50 people were here watching just the two of us. We will we'll touch base on next week and let you guys know when the stream time will be. But for now, you guys are awesome. Stay awesome. And we'll talk with you guys next week. And you'll stay tuned for more videos throughout the week.
Good night.
Your future hasn't been written yet. No one's has. Your future is whatever you make it. So make it a good one.